This is Jinky Cruz Tolentino, your live storyteller. So happy Thursday, Philippine time. So thank you for taking the time from your busy schedule to join me here today. So today I will read to you the 10 laws for an extraordinary life from the Code of the Extraordinary Mind by Vishen Lakhiani. Okay, so I got an excerpt from here. In this book, you will learn how to set goals that truly, deeply lead to happiness, create meaning, and allow you to live a life that's exciting and purposeful. Okay, so I'm reading this book from Kindle. You can get it from Amazon.com. Okay, and I'm reading this to you after I have read The Greatest Miracle in the World by Ogmandino. If you want to watch those videos, so you can also listen, listen instead of read the book, you can just go to my videos section from my page and you can get that, okay? So that was the first book that my mentor Robert Hollis read, and that made him realize that he can be successful. So you can be successful whoever you are, okay? Because you are a miracle. And then he told me to read this book to you, okay? So please share this to everyone you know. It might help someone, okay? And get your gift from the link above or below or on the right side so you can get your free videos, audios, and books, okay? All right, so I will start. So this is the 10 laws for an extraordinary life. There's an invisible code as to how the world operates, how human beings interact with each other, how we worship, relate with our parents, perform at work, fall in love, make money, and stay healthy and happy. I started my career as a computer programmer, spending hours in front of a screen trying to understand the code of machines. Today, I'm more obsessed with the code of how the human world operates. And believe me, this code is just as hackable. Just as a programmer can program a computer to do specific tasks, by understanding its code, you can program your life and the world around you to improve, enhance the way you live, and the experiences you have in this lifetime. But first, you have to see this code, and that's where this book comes in. This book is divided into 4 parts and 10 chapters. Each part looks at a different level of the code and represents an expansion of your state of awareness. Each chapter provides and describes a law that takes you further into this expansion. Hi, Neil. Nice to see you here. Thank you for watching. Hi, Raul. Okay, so part 1, living in the culturescape, how you were shaped by the world around you. Part 2, the awakening, the power to choose your version of the world. Part 3, recoding yourself, transforming your inner world. Part 4, becoming extraordinary, changing the world. These 4 parts represent a gradual expansion of your levels of awareness of who you are and just what you're capable of. That illustration below shows these levels as an expanding circle of success. So I don't know how to show you the picture on Facebook Live, but let me check if you can see. Wait. Can you see this? There. So for the first level, okay, so for the first level, you have, anyway, later on I'll discuss it with you, okay? I can't find it. Okay, so within these 4 worlds, I'll be sharing 10 laws, each of which builds on the one before. This is the code of the extraordinary mind. Okay, so part 1, living in the culturescape, how you were shaped by the world around you. This section looks at the world we live in with all its messy and conflicting ideas, beliefs, and patterns that we've invented in an attempt to keep humanity safe and under control. The problem is that many of these patterns and rules long move past their expiration date. In this section, you learn to question the rules of the world around you, from your religion to your relationships to your career and education. Here, we introduce you to laws 1 and 2. Number 1 law: transcend the culturescape. We'll explore the tangled web of the culturescape, humanity's collective rules, beliefs, and practices about life. These are the rules that tell you how to exist, how to plan your life, how to define success and happiness. Following them is a sure path to being ordinary and safe. But I'm going to urge you to instead jump on the thrilling, sometimes uncertain, yet exciting ride of an unrestricted life. It all starts with asking a few disruptive questions. 2. Question the rules. Here you'll discover how to identify bullshit rules or rules that should have expired generations ago but that still infect our lives. Getting rid of our rules is like shedding old dirty clothing and putting on something fresh. It's liberating. Extraordinary people tend to have an allergy to rules. You will too, as we explore how rules can keep us tied up in older ways of living and limit our creativity and growth. Part 2: The Awakening, the power to choose your version of the world. As you learn to question the rules of the culturescape, you also learn that you can choose your own rules. Here, we look at the interface between you and the world around you. What ideas and values do you choose to believe? What do you choose to reject? You learn to consciously mold the beliefs, habits, and practices that shape your life while you discard old beliefs and systems that you no longer need. The method for doing this is a process I call consciousness engineering. 3. Practice consciousness engineering. Here's where you learn how to think like a hacker and discover the crucial framework for understanding how your beliefs and practices shape you. You learn to see beliefs as models of reality and habits and practices as systems for living. You'll cut to the core of who you are and learn to rebuild and remake yourself anew through this powerful mental model for growth and awakening. 4. Rewrite your models of reality. These are the beliefs ingrained in you since you were a child. Many are disempowering and keep you stuck in troublesome, painful, or mediocre ways of viewing the world. Here you learn how to swap out these empowering models and replace them with newer, more empowering ones. The world reflects your beliefs, so imagine what happens when you take on the beliefs of extraordinary minds. 5. Upgrade your systems for living. Your systems of living are your daily practices for getting on with life. From eating to working to parenting to making love, new systems for living are being discovered all the time. Most just never make it into our formal education system. So most of us learn, love, work, meditate, and parent using models that are suboptimal or even damaging. You learn how to observe the systems that run the world and your life, and how to optimize them to be more powerful than ever before. You'll also learn how to curate and install updated systems for living to make you a far more optimized human being. Hi, Red! Devlin! Thank you for watching! And then we get to the second half of the book. Thus far, the book has been about your functioning in the outer world and how to first break the rules and then create new ones that lead to greater growth and happiness for yourself. As you get better at this, the next step is to explore your inner world. How can you transform the world within you? We'll be bringing a beautiful order and balance to this world. Part 3: Recoding Yourself, Transforming Your Inner World. In Part 3, we explore how to hack consciousness itself, including alternate ideas of what it is to be human, to be happy, and to pursue goals that will ultimately lead to a fulfilling life. We also explore the idea that consciousness can shape the world you experience, an idea I call bending reality. 6. Bend reality. This is a model of reality that suggests that there is an optimal state of living where everything seems to just click, and luck seems to be something you can control. I've met many remarkable people who seem to exist in this state. Some were monks, some were billionaires. I'll dissect this state of being and share with you how you too can get there. 7. Live in discipline. Happiness is hackable, and discipline is a beautiful discipline for leveling up your happiness every day and feeling limitless. We'll explore why happiness can be so elusive, and you'll discover some of the best practices I've discovered for hacking happiness and other positive emotions. 8. Create a vision for your future. Most of us are trained by the rules of the world to pursue the wrong goals. I think much of modern goal setting is absolute rubbish. I'll show you how to set goals that truly, deeply lead to happiness, creating meaning, and allow you to live a life that's exciting and purposeful. Part 4. Becoming Extraordinary, Changing the World. In this section, you learn how to go from creating your own rules for the world and mastery of your inner self to going forth and actually changing the world. This is the point when you can truly say you've become extraordinary. You've not just mastered your inner and outer worlds. You're using this power to push humanity forward and make a positive dent in the universe. In order to do this, you need two things: to be unfuckwithable and to find your quest. Number 9, be unfuckwithable. Here you learn how to be so rock solid in your own self that judgments from others or fear of loss no longer affect you. You're unshakable in your journey through the world. Changing the world is tough. This chapter shows you how to be strong enough to weather the storm. And number 10, embrace your quest. And then we come to chapter 10. Here you learn to go beyond just living in the world to actually changing it by discovering your quest. When you find it, and I'll teach you a method for doing so, you take that final step toward living an extraordinary life. After you finish the 10 chapters that unveil and teach you the code, I did not want to keep you hanging as you voyage out into the world, so I've included 2 bonus chapters on how to take all the ideas and tools and practices in this book and unify them into a daily practice. Okay, so that was the end of the 10 laws of an extraordinary life. Tomorrow, I will read to you the next part, the bonus section, tools for your journey. Okay, so if you find value in this and would like to follow me so that you can listen to this book, to me, reading these books for you. All right, these are books read by successful people and happy people. Just click on the 3 dots at the upper right hand corner of this video and click turn on notifications for this post. So you deserve the best in life and you have the power within you. So read this book and follow it, okay? So I know you can do this. If no one has given you permission to succeed, let me be the first, okay? Because that's what my mentors did to me. So if I can do it, you can do it. Okay, so do what successful people do, and you'll get what successful people got. So I believe in you. I know you can do it. You are worthy. You deserve success, happiness in this world. Okay, so take care. Hoping to help you move all the way to the top. Hi, Bambi. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day, guys. Bye now.